What's up, my peoples? How we doing this fine Sunday? Hope everyone's well. Hope we're all doing good. Ready for a little insight. It's been a couple days since I've actually done a reading. Been a bit busy. But what I want to start out with is the Trump administration ended funding 2 months prior to the outbreak in China. There was scientists, zoologists that worked there, and they were testing animals and people. And over the last 10 years of this program, they found 1,200 viruses plus 160 coronaviruses. And they all got fired. They all had to leave. There was no funding. So was there a plan between Trump and Xi, President Xi, prior to this outbreak happening? It's very suspicious. There's been a lot of suspicious stuff in my readings and weird. So, as Chris Como would say, let's get after it. Funding ending 2 months prior to the outbreak. Was there a plan? A secret plan between Xi and the Trump administration, or Trump himself? Was there a secret plan between Trump and Xi for ending the funding 2 months prior? 2 months prior to the outbreak in China. Is there a correlation between the funding ending and the outbreak between Trump and Xi? Funding ending, Trump and Xi. Correlation. King of Wands. Interesting card. King of Wands is a creative man, knowledgeable, and they're talking. These two men are talking. To me, it feels like the creative plan, not a person. Three of Coins. Business deal. There's some skills involved here with a business deal. In this card, you have three people, kind of chaotic. One person, not so happy. Kind of like saying, hey, we need to do something here. Ten of Wands. That's a lot of burdens going on. That's action. Obstacles, struggles, and burdens. Eight of Coins. Working on things. Creative. And as a professional. That feels like those, I don't know if you can see it. Every time I turn it, the light. Anyway, that feels like those scientists and zoologists, they were working on their plans, their goals, and what they were doing over there. And then we have the Magician. And that's them. Those scientists and whatnot. They had the ability. They were working on things. They were, creating and finding and planning for, what do you call it? Not viruses, vaccines and study. So that's that. That's the scientists. The magicians are professionals, so scientists, and they were working on things over there. Another major arcana, the High Priestess. That's a female. The female angel. The female of secrets. I was getting before there was a female involved. It doesn't feel like part of these scientists. It's feeling like a bad one, a bad egg. Someone involved in the chaos, creating the plan, with the King of Wands, putting this into action, which I'm feeling like is Chi. Queen of Swords. There again, here's your woman of conflict. You got your High Priestess, and I've gotten this before. The High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Not looking good. And here's the Hierophant. In this deck, it's the Pope. Your government. And this looks like President Xi directing orders. People in the background. So there's a plan between I wouldn't be surprised if this money came up. The Chariot. A lot of major arcana going on. The Chariot moving forward with this plan. And also this virus moving around the world. It's a travel card. Making it work. Making it move. Queen of Cups. Hey, it came to America. It came to America. That's the Queen of Cups. That's my America card. Page of Cups. Wandering around America. New emotions, new feelings, troubled times. Page of Swords. Difficulties. This new action is causing difficulties. Two of Cups. There's your partnership between Trump and Xi. Ten of Cups. That made him happy. have the fool. Donald was taken for a fool. His inexperience, his naivety, his impulsive actions, him is the art of the deal. Three of Cups. Happy joy. There's three involved. Hold on a second. So, we established a powerful action wanted from President Xi. Three of Coins working on it. Ten of Wands to cause a lot of burdens. We have the scientists, zoologists, whatever, that were working on things. But they had to move on with the Chariot. I've gotten before there's a partnership. I would say Trump, Xi, and Russia with the Three of Cups. The Hierophant, which I'm getting is government and Xi. New actions and emotions created around the world with the Pages and the United States, because we got the Queen of Cups. The ultimate goal was to the United States to be affected. The outcome would cause Xi to be happy. Here's your partnership, Two Cups with Trump being the fool. He got taken advantage of. And I've gotten before this Queen of Swords and Hierophant, or High Priestess. There is a woman involved, and I'm pretty sure it's that Seema Verma. She seems to be a sycophant in Trump administration. I didn't get it this time about money. It seems with these cards here, it was more burdens on the United States. Okay, that's established already. It didn't really tell me anymore, but yeah. Let's see. Was just connected. I guess we got the established thing, and it comes up again. The connections between Donald, Russia, and Xi, causing chaos and burdens in the United States and worldwide. And there's a woman involved. A dark woman. And I think it's that Seema Verma that works for him. She's involved with this. She was a doctor or whatever. Didn't get the money this time, which I did before. So the direct question here is, was it the removal of this program, was it purposely ended? Was everything known what was going to happen? Was everything known? Was this the plan the whole time? Did President Xi order Trump to end this? There we go. Did President Xi order this to end? You know, did they talk to have this end, to create this chaos? I'm feeling, yeah. That's what I'm getting. It was a plan. Was this a plan prior to end this? Requested by President Xi. Was this quite requested by President Xi to end this program? To ultimately create this chaos 2 months prior? Stop. No. Did President Xi tell Trump to end this program? Cut, no. 4 of Wands. It's a social card. It's a unity and success. The virus is social. Unfortunately, we have the death card. So yeah, the virus is social. Causes death. And then the Hermit. New choices. It looks like someone is telling someone. Five of Coins. It's going to cause economic chaos. That's the ultimate goal. President Xi wanted economic chaos. That's what the Five of Coins is. Expenses, ruin, collapse. President Xi wanted economic chaos. Then we get the Six of Coins. A favor. Aid. Donald's quid pro quo. You do this for me, I'll do this for you. So here's your money card. They're making money on the side. Ten of Cups again. This makes him happy. It makes Xi happy. Two of Cups again. There's your loyalty, your friendship. The Chariot. Making it happen. Taking the reins. Doing this quid pro quo. Same with the virus. I got it before. It spreads. It moves. It travels. Ugh. Three of Cups again. Same thing. The power of three. Russia, China, Trump. They're all three involved in this. And then the Nine of Wands. Defending, readiness. It feels like China was ready. Because they were told. They were ready. In the nine, this person's holding the new beginning. The inspiration in their hand with the eight wands behind it to make it happen quickly. Finding the trust, the readiness, they were ready. They knew about it. And then Five of Cups. The loss, the emotional feelings, the horror everyone's going through. losing with the death. I believe that was the plan. End oversight. To end oversight. To create economic collapse in the United States. Same with the tariffs. I feel that was for economic collapse in the United States. It made us pay more. It made us pay more for services, pay more for iPhones, pay more for this, that, and the other thing. And let's go one more question. Also, they waited to act on this. I'm probably going to get the same thing. But Trump waited to act on this. And there was 430,000 people that traveled between China and the U.S. since the first knowing of the outbreak. 1,300 flights, 17 different cities. And since the travel ban, 40,000 people have traveled after these restrictions. How did all that traveling affect the outbreak in the United States? I heard massive chaos. It created massive chaos. How did all this travel and Trump's delay affect? How did Trump's delay? How did Trump's delay and all this travel affect the outbreak of this corona? How did it affect the spread of the virus? I'm hearing in my mind's eye, my third eye, that it increased the infection rate by 40%. This extra travel feels like it increased it by 40%. How did the delay affect the virus outbreak? How did the delay affect the outbreak? Ace of Swords. They wanted a negative action, conflict, successful action, a new beginning, a new difference, but of conflict. Three of Cups. Here's your three union again. China, Russia, Trump. And then we got Lovers. Those three, the partnership of lovers. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. It's an intelligent woman. It feels like that's always been Pelosi. Yes, she's on the case. Pelosi and others are on the case. There's investigations going on to this. Empress. Institution, multiple women. It feels like investigations on it. Not letting it go. Because of the devil. Donald's greed. They're on the case about the greed. They know. They're investigating, but when, right? Three of coins. It's the achievements. The studying. It's a business. But they're working on it. So these four here are all about the checks and balances. They're working on it. That's all we can say. They're working on this action. They're not taking it for granted. Every little thing they see, they're not taking it for granted. And there's your Ten of Swords. It feels both here. What they're checking on will cause Ten of Swords heartbreak. But also what they wanted. The power of three over here. Within this, within the virus being spread. It's a chaos on both ends. They will get to it. This is what they wanted. So that's a middle card there for me. It's the disaster, the darkness, but so it's, to me, it's got a double meaning there. There's that nine of wands again. It's been popping up quite a bit here. It's the staying strong, defending. This feels like a middle again, working on it, and they wanted the quick action. The Star of Hope. Working on it, we will have the Star of Hope. It will be coming. We have hope. King of Coins. That's over here. There's plenty of information. Plenty to investigate. And that's success too. Queen of Coins. This just feels like partnerships within the investigations, Senate, intelligence agencies, everything. They're working hard. They really are. There's no break for those people. They got so much. And they want to hang Donald, the hangman. They need the change. They want the change. This stuff just cannot go on any longer. Right? This is insane. That's all I can say. They are working on it. Six Wands of Chaos. Controversy. Everyone that's over here. So, yeah. Every negative thing you see. It's just a never-ending cycle. So much chaos that this man has created. And it just causes another investigation, another thing to check on. These poor Democrats are wiped out. They're working their butt off, and it's true crimes are going probably, not true crimes, but I mean, everything else is kind of on a standstill. Because they're just full-time busy investigating Trump. God. It's freaking insanity. So, I guess this read didn't really give you a lot of info. It's kind of stuff we already knew, I guess. But from my other reads, there's a partnership between Trump, China. They yeah, they sent goods, PPE and everything to China as aid. Now we're buying it back, so they make money. Russia and China, Putin and Xi want chaos in the United States. They want us to financially fail. And I was getting before that Xi wanted to hurt his people. One for, now the revolts have stopped, right? Everyone's social distancing. No one's protesting their government. He was able to fend the crap of people because there's a lot of people in China that are poor. Dictators. Someday this needs to end. It needs to end. Like I said, poor Nancy, Schiff, Maxine, Schumer. They are working their butt off for us. Just sad it has to happen this way. So, on my next one, we'll get into something deeper. And probably off the subject of this virus. All right, people. Bless you. Take care. See you on the next one. Peace.